completed every movie ever released.
Huh?
Scratch that. I have watched every movie I liked ever released. No. Let's just say I've watched a lot of movies, so I believe I have some idea of what I'm talking. At the end of this video, I'll give you at least 3 reasons why movies these days are flopping. Hey, this is K, and I want to talk about the movie fatigue or movie tiredness, whatever you may call it. Recently, it looks like every movie released have overwhelmingly negative reviews. No much good things said about them from movies, both movies and shows like The Acolyte, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Electric State, Black Adam, Emilia Perez, Red One, and many others. Firstly, I would like to address the issue of politics.
You serious?
Well, I'll be using movies and shows interchangeably. I don't know particular one I'm referring to. I'm referring to both. These days, movies feel like a political statement. Feel like you're trying to say something here, and less of work of art. Everybody feels like they want to say something. They want to make a statement about the character. And I understand that everyone needs to see themselves in a character, or sometimes admire a character or want to follow them. And presently the world tension around politics is very high, so people are less lenient towards character which they might have allowed to slide some couple years ago, causing some people to hate the actors more than even the character itself.
Bro, what are you talking about,
Like
man?
anyone who hates Colin Farrell because of the Penguin, you really do need some mental help.
So crazy. It just might work.
This in turn happens at the studio. The studio execs tend to push more messages, which they feel is being subtle, but ends up feeling very preachy and makes viewers to be very tired about this thing because they want to enjoy themselves, not to be always be preached to. They are getting tired of it. Secondly, there is the issue of the economy. Like right now, everything prices are going up. Movie ticket prices are going up, which is making people to get priced out of buying a ticket. And due to that reason, people have considered, not like as if they don't really have the money, but they have considered the value of the money to buy tickets or to cater for their other needs. They realize that it isn't really worth the ticket, like to take out their family and spend that much money on just 2 hours or more. This in turn leads to low movie sales, which in turn leads to low box office return, and everybody loses. Reviewers, let's talk about them. People who review movie online tends to be helpful to some movies and very harmful to some others. They tend to break down movies. They tend to break down movies based on their own bias, but then viewer then listens. And once your favorite YouTuber, your favorite reviewer has already told you that movie is very bad, before you have gone to watch the movie, you have already held a bias against the movie. So even if you finally end up going to watch the movie, you then be looking through the movie to notice what was the person talking about, without really sitting down to even enjoy or enjoy the movie. Reviewers don't also talk about a lot more movies and shows that are made. There are over 1 million movies made around the world yearly, and they don't talk about most of them being made. They talk about only the ones which are very hit, and mostly the ones which elicit rage. You rarely see a review for a show like Paradise, a show like Mayfair Witches, or this show with lower quality, lower this. Reviewers rarely take time to address anything about them. They tend to take only the buzz, the hits, the high hits, which then makes it to look like as if all of them are bad. Not as if the hits are always bad, but they don't look at the smaller ones which did well or something like that, only the ones which are bad. And I don't blame them, because you need to do what is best to make your channel to get the best level of views, subscribers and the rest. But it also harms the movies. Another issue is the quality control. Let's talk about that. When I mean quality control, I'm talking about internet influencers. Like the level of quality which a Mr. Beast video, which I care and odd one out use for their level of video, you expect that for a studio it will be much bigger than that. But due to the fact that we have been exposed to high quality videos from YouTubers and people who are on the social media scene, we have our expectations have become so high that no matter what studios make, it will really be hard to appease the public due to our little tolerance for bad movies. I know you'd be like, bigger budget should be better. Yes, I agree with that. They do have an over-bloated budget, and yes, they should have endeavor to make better movies. I do see the point there, but when you call in a list of A-list celebrities which require high pay to keep them on set, and you constantly change directors, change writers, and change producers, the budget tends to go up and balloon. Also, the issue of reshoots, the level of reshoots done these days, due to the fact that maybe they feel this crowd of people will not agree with it, that trend has faded away. All those small things which end up adding to the price then makes the whole budget to balloon up. If not, some of these movies are not really worth the price, because if you look at the quality at the end of the day, it doesn't come out to be something that you'll be like, yes, this is what that amounts. But between me and you, I feel that somebody at their studio is lining their pocket at the side. I didn't tell you that. And also concerning quality control, right now, the amount of this thing pumped out, the amount of content pumped out to us are so much. Creators pump out, TV shows pump out, movies pump out. We get bombarded with content front, back, plus the fact that we have past ones that are past to watch. So we get so much content that people are like, it's only the best of the best that people are really want to watch these days. Now that we have so much choice, we then get the illusion of choice. Now, what are we going to watch? Should I watch Deadpool? Should I watch Anora? Should I watch this? We end up being confused and not knowing what to watch. Like now, as you're watching me, just try and like and subscribe. That's all I ask.
Oh, hell no!
Streaming services. Now, those guys. Well, streaming services, they have been around for a while. But lately, I hate to say this, but the magic of movie theater is gradually dying. Because I'm not trying to say that it will be gone like in 5 years, but since the rise of streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, Prime, and Peacock, lower numbers of people are turning up at movie theaters, movie openings. Because why do you need to go to the studio when you can wait a couple months it will show up on Disney Plus or Netflix? Why will you waste your strength and go to the studio? I mean, more people are getting antisocial these days, so fewer people want to go to the studio, unless maybe you have a date and you need to impress the person. If not, you just wait for the thing to show up on your normal streaming service, then you stream it. For my last point, remakes and bad writing.
Can you believe that guy?
Well, this is going to be a doozy. Bad writing is a problem that be affecting the movie industry lately. But when somebody started a project and then you are handed over the thing halfway through, for you then have to revamp the whole idea, then have to change some things, which then makes the whole story to start looking confusing. When they bring on one writer, they change the writer again, bring on new sets, like that. Then that makes the whole thing. Nobody who started the original this thing and who wrote the final script for the movie are very different people with very different ideas. So the whole this thing then comes out shabby and looking too bad that you even wonder, how did they even think to approve this kind of rubbish in the first place? Last, the remakes. I mean, and I get the point of remakes. Like, this is a trusted IP. Yes, we should believe it will make us more money if we use it again. But studios have not tended to over push the idea, then make it to look like as if we the consumers are really stupid to be wasting money and be watching the idea. But also, it's a safe bet for shareholders, since the studio want to be like, yes, this thing will be resting now safe, let's wheel it back out, let's take it for one more spin to make more money out of it. Like the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs released recently, which has been a blunder. So much controversy around the thing, so much spoiling of the name, and everybody just pissed all around. But they brought it out of this thing, and even as much as we agree that the thing wouldn't make much money, but the thing brought back a name which some people might have forgotten. If I go on like this video might end up being too long. So here are the few things I just want to say. I'm not sure the thing will get better, but it might. I might be wrong about it. I'm not sure people want to leave their houses more and go to the studio more, but maybe if time goes on, people might choose to do so. But for now, what we can do is subscribe to me, share, like, and comment about what you think I forgot and what you feel that I didn't get into much more. Thanks for listening, and I'll leave you with this: live your best life. We all die soon.
It's done.
Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.